welcome to the Autism News Network. I'm Melissa Goldfine, and today we are very excited to chat with our special guest, Kate Bodkin.
So excited to be here and answer all of your questions.
And we're excited to have you here. Our first question today is going to come from a man they call the Godfather.
Was wondering, what is the Lowcountry Autism Foundation about?
I'm so glad you asked that, Godfather. Lowcountry Autism Foundation is about supporting all of our families from the second that they suspect that their child is going to receive a diagnosis all the way until adulthood. We provide family support services to get them set up with therapies. We provide supplemental programming like music therapy, swim lessons, art therapy, yoga, kayaking, social skills groups, parent training, all of those things at no cost. And we also want to bring awareness and acceptance to the community. So we do a lot of fun things here at the foundation.
Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. We work really hard.
Now let's toss it over to our next host.
Why did you choose to work with people on the spectrum?
My son is 5 years old, and he is on the moderate to severe side of the spectrum, and he is nonverbal. So it was very important to me to get involved and learn everything I could and can to help my son. And I love talking to new people and learning. So that's why I joined.
That's great to hear.
All
We've
right.
interviewed a few people with Hearts for Autism, and now I can add another to the list.
Thank you.
All right. Do you help make people's dreams come true?
I love that question, Vel. I believe that we do make people's dreams come true. I think we help parents' dreams come true by supporting them with ways that we can help their children. And a great example is swimming. I know that we all understand wandering off and not understanding safety sometimes. That is a big issue and challenge with my son. And we offer free swim lessons to our families for their kids. And that is a dream come true for our parents because they worry about their kids ending up in the water by mistake and could drown. And this helps protect them and provide water skills and life safety skills. And I think that's just one example of the things that we do to make dreams come true.
Next question.
All right. Hello, Ms. Bodkin. My name is Evan. My question for you is, do you have connections with businesses who hire people on the spectrum?
Evan, thank you. We actually do. So
really?
Yes, our Lowcountry Autism Foundation office is a part of a 2-story building with several other special needs companies. And one of our sister nonprofits is called Five Fish Foundation, and they are collecting a lot of different businesses who are hiring for specific jobs for individuals with autism. So they actually are building a really cool app to be able to help with that. So they should be coming out with that soon. And in the meantime, we do have some available jobs that we could get out to people that are interested.
Thank you.
It's really, really great question. And
Thank you.
Is there any extra training and support for autistic individuals?
Yes. So there are a lot of available training and resources throughout the Lowcountry, and we have resources to that and for that. However, in Lowcountry Autism Foundation, we have some social skills groups for younger kids and young adults. We have a pizza making class, which is with our social skills group, and that's in Bluffton right now. And we're hoping to bring that to Charleston too. And it's been really fun.
Gonna hand it over to our next question, Melissa.
What age groups do you serve?
We serve all ages. We have some families that have individuals with autism that reach out to us for resources up in their 70s and 80s. So we want to help anyone that calls us. As far as programming goes, we typically help those from the early ages to 21 years old.
That's amazing. Okay, and now we'll pass the next question to Nathan.
What type of social connections do you have for people on the spectrum?
I think the social connections is a great question. I'm sure all of you can relate to. There's so much out there in the tech world. So a lot of the connections that are made for our families are done through social networks. So we have a lot of different groups that you can connect with. There are several different groups that are wanting to connect individuals with autism together, and we have a list of those. And then as far as the social clubs go, that's been hard since COVID. I'm sure that's part of the reason that we're doing virtual right now, but I know that there are several groups trying to get back up and running in person again. So once they are, we will be sharing that with our community.
Splendid. Alrighty, well, moving on to David.
Ever dealt with a married couple who are both autistic, like on the autism spectrum? Like, who've been married for, who are newlyweds, or like been married for a couple of years?
I am so happy you asked me that. I have been with the Lowcountry Autism Foundation for a little over a year, and I haven't personally met a couple where both individuals have autism until I met you and Vel. Is that right? Vel's your wife, correct?
Yes, Vel is my wife.
Well, I'm happy to say you are my first married couple that I have met. So nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. You know, marriage is tough. So the fact that you guys are together and making it happen, that's amazing. Congratulations. Making it happen, that's amazing. Congratulations.
We'll go to Oliver.
Is Lowcountry Autism Foundation a nonprofit?
Yes, it is. We've been a nonprofit since 2007.
That's a long time.
Great.
Okay, I'll hand it over to Miles. Oh, I'll hand it over to Rafal.
Do you work with local schools and colleges?
That's a great question. We currently do some programming with the nearby schools where we will bring our partner and music therapist in to do some music therapy for some of the younger kids. But other than that, right now, there's no direct connection with some of our schools. We are a small foundation, so hopefully one day we will get big enough where we can have some initiatives in the school district.
What drive you to stay in the Autism News Foundation?
Hi, Miles. I love this question because you're a good reason why I do what I do. This is so fun. I love meeting all of you and talking to all of you. This past Saturday, we had our music therapy, and there was a family that came, and the mom had just received her son's diagnosis, who is 3.
What makes you to stay in the drive with the Autism News Foundation?
Thank you, Miles. I am so glad you asked this question because this is what makes me want to stay doing what I do, because I love meeting all of you and getting to talk to you. You all make me happy. I get to experience so many wonderful things working for the foundation. On Saturday, we had our music therapy session, and there was a family that came who had just received their son's diagnosis, and the mom cried in my arms and needed somebody to talk to and needed advice, and I was able to do that for her. And this is why I do what I do, because when I was going through my son being diagnosed, I felt very alone, and I wanted to make a difference and be supportive to those that need us. So that's why I stay doing what I do.
Very nice. The next question.
All right, can you share a success story?
Yes. I will say that just recently we had some swim lessons for some twin little girls who were very scared of the water, did not even remotely want to get their toes in the water. At their 8th and final swim lesson, they were jumping in the water, going under, treading water, and that's all we can hope for offering swim lessons to our kids. So that is just one of so many.
That's fantastic to hear. You that just is life-changing. Not only give them a skill that's helpful for their safety, but also to give them something that's a lifelong skill they can enjoy their whole life.
Exactly.
Very heartwarming. All right. So this next interviewer is a little shy sometimes. Drama Queen, you ready?
Yes. What advice can you give to the ANN?
Hey, Drama Queen. I would say my advice would be keep on doing what you're doing and be you, because it is so awesome to be able to come on here and meet all of you doing what you're doing and being who you are. So my advice is to keep on doing it because it's great.
Thank you. That's great advice.
You're welcome.
So, do you know of people or individuals of autism who have service dogs?
Yes. I know that service dogs help a lot of individuals with autism, and we do have resources for parents that want to get a therapy dog for their individual with autism. I will say my son has autism and he doesn't like dogs. So I think it just depends on the individual and if they get care and support from an animal, and then you go through that process, and we do have that information for anyone who's interested.
That sounds great. And I'm going to pass this to Big Chris. Go ahead, take it, Big Chris.
My question is, I'm into the Pokemon trading card games and such. Do you hear of a lot of individuals with autism who also enjoy the trading card game and all that?
Hi, Chris. Yes, I wish I knew more about Pokemon so that I could actually talk intelligently about it. I remember how big of a deal it was when, and you might have to tell me, Chris, what it's called, but that whole scavenger hunt with the Pokemon that went on for a while. That was when everybody was talking about it in our community. What was that called?
That was Pokemon Go.
Yes.
For mobile phones. It's still pretty popular. They've updated it quite a bit since when it first came out. But I still play that on occasion.
That's really cool. I know that the Pokemon Go is a popular subject at our social skills group. So you have a lot of company if you love Pokemon.
That's pretty good.
That's awesome. It really is. Ms. Bodkin, how do people find out more about the Lowcountry Autism Foundation?
There are several different ways. You can email me. My email is kat_bodkin@laughinc.org, or you can go to our website at laughinc.org. And our phone number is listed on there as well.
That's great. And I think you guys have a big Instagram presence too, don't you?
We do. We have a social media gal that helps us out, and she is phenomenal. So you can follow us on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
That's awesome. And I think God's putting this on my heart right now, but for our audience, Dr. Peter Gerhardt said, anything good that ever happened in the world of autism happened because of a parent. And it's true. And Ms. Bodkin is living proof of that. Her passion as a mom and just as a human being is driving the Lowcountry Autism Foundation to do really incredible work.
Thank you for joining us at the Autism News Network.
Please be sure to check us out at the autismnewsnetwork.com.
Thank you so much for having me. It was so nice to meet all of you. You're wonderful, and I hope to see you soon.